Are you preparing for a medical assistant interview and want to stand out from the competition? In this video, you'll see a complete mock interview packed with real questions, smart answers, and tips to help you impress the hiring manager and get the best offer. From self-introduction to salary negotiation, we cover it all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more job-winning content. Let's get started.
Good morning, Emily. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in today.
Good morning, Miss Thompson. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited about the opportunity to be here.
Let's start by having you tell me a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. I'm a certified medical assistant with over 3 years of experience in both clinical and administrative settings. I graduated from Green Valley Community College's medical assistant program and completed my externship at St. Joseph's Clinic. Since then, I've worked mainly in family practice, where I supported physicians with patient prep, vitals, EHR documentation, and front desk coordination. I'm passionate about patient care, highly organized, and always looking for ways to improve clinic flow.
That's great. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I hope to be growing within a healthcare environment, potentially taking on more responsibility, maybe in a lead MA role or transitioning into nursing. I'm committed to continuing education and expanding my clinical skills, particularly in areas like phlebotomy and chronic care management.
Can you share an experience from your previous job that prepared you well for this role?
Definitely. At my last clinic, we handled high patient volume, sometimes over 30 patients a day. I was responsible for preparing charts, taking vitals, assisting with minor procedures, and handling front desk tasks when needed. That environment taught me how to multitask, stay calm under pressure, and prioritize patient care while keeping documentation accurate and complete.
What technical tools or clinical skills are you most confident with?
I'm proficient with EHR systems like Epic and Athena Health. I'm also skilled in taking vitals, giving injections, performing EKGs, and assisting with minor procedures. On the administrative side, I'm comfortable with scheduling, insurance verification, and follow-up coordination.
Tell me about a time you had to deal with a difficult patient.
I remember one situation where a patient was upset due to a scheduling error. They raised their voice and were visibly frustrated. I remained calm, listened carefully, and validated their concerns. I apologized sincerely, explained the situation, and managed to reschedule them into an earlier slot. I also checked them in personally and followed up after the visit. They left the clinic satisfied and later gave positive feedback.
Imagine a patient faints in the waiting room. How would you respond?
First, I'd assess the situation to ensure their safety and check responsiveness. If they're unresponsive, I'd immediately call for medical help, alert the on-site provider, and begin CPR if necessary. If they're responsive, I'd help them lie down, monitor vitals, and stay with them until the provider arrives. I'd also make sure to document the incident thoroughly afterward.
How do you usually contribute to a team?
I strongly believe in teamwork and communication. In my last clinic, I often helped teammates manage patient loads during peak hours. We rotated tasks and supported each other during busy times. I'm always willing to step in, whether assisting with a procedure, restocking supplies, or covering the front desk.
Have you ever taken on a leadership role?
Yes, I was asked to mentor a new medical assistant who had just joined our team. I guided her through our workflow, trained her on the EHR system, and helped her build confidence with patient interaction. That experience made me realize how much I enjoy coaching and supporting others.
How would you describe your work ethic and values?
I'm dependable, respectful, and genuinely care about patients. I always show up on time, take ownership of my responsibilities, and communicate clearly. I treat everyone with dignity, patients and coworkers alike, and try to contribute to a positive, supportive environment.
What are your salary expectations for this role?
Based on my experience and the responsibilities of the position, I believe a fair range would be between $21 to $24 per hour. That said, I'm open to discussing compensation in the broader context of benefits, growth opportunities, and the overall fit with the team.
Can you give me an example of a time when you improved a process at work?
Sure, we used to have delays in lab order tracking at my last clinic. I suggested creating a simple tracking checklist to monitor orders and follow-ups. After we implemented it, we saw faster turnaround times and fewer missed results. It was a small change, but it had a big impact.
How do you typically handle stress, especially when the clinic is very busy or emergencies arise?
I stay organized, focus on one patient at a time, and try to keep communication open with my team. I've found that taking short mental resets, deep breaths, or brief breaks helps me stay composed. Stressful moments happen, but being prepared and having a strong team makes a big difference.
What do you see as some current challenges in the healthcare industry, especially for medical assistants?
I think one major challenge is balancing efficiency with quality care. With increasing patient volume, there's pressure to move quickly without sacrificing accuracy or empathy. Burnout is also a concern, especially since COVID. I believe technology and proper workflow design can help, but staff support and ongoing training are just as important.
Thanks for sharing all that, Emily. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, thank you. I'd love to hear more about the onboarding process for new MAs. Also, how does your clinic support continued education or professional growth for staff?
Great questions. We have a 2-week onboarding program that includes shadowing and skill assessments. For development, we offer stipends for continuing education and encourage internal promotions when possible.
That's wonderful to hear. I really appreciate your time today. I'm even more excited about the opportunity to join your team.
Thank you, Emily. It was a pleasure speaking with you. We'll be in touch very soon.
Thanks for watching. Now you know how to answer the most common medical assistant interview questions with confidence and clarity. If this helped you, tap the like button and subscribe for more interview walkthroughs and career tips. Got a question or need advice for your upcoming interview? Drop it in the comments. We're here to help. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next video.